Hello guys, it's the red one here. Now I am reporting on the new system software update by Sony. So I'm not sure if this has happened to anyone else, but this update has really damaged my console. You know, it's not made it slow or anything. You know, if some of you are thinking that, no, I can still move, real fast and made moving around really laggy or anything. It's just really damaged the console, and I'm going to get to how in a minute. Now, the update I'm talking about is the most recent one, which is here it is. It's a system software update version 9.04. As you can see it there, just give you a bit of a zoom in. So, I'm not sure if this has happened to anyone else, but like I said, this update has really damaged the console. I know some people have been having problems with it, but I don't know if Sony know about this and they're going to get around to fixing it. I imagine they will. I imagine they will get around to fixing it pretty fast as well, because they usually are pretty quick to solve the problems on consoles and on updates that they've messed up. But then again, every update, this is the first update I've ever had where it's created a major problem. Every update I've ever had from Sony on the consoles has always been pretty good. They haven't been great. They haven't added like major new features. At least they probably will be doing with the PS5, because the PS5 is next gen, and it's the console they're wanting to work on more at the minute. But I'm not saying they're going just going to abandon PS4. PS4 is still just as good. Just like I hope Microsoft don't abandon Xbox One. I hope they, just because the new Xbox is out, I hope they keep updating that, and I'm sure they will. But anyway, back onto this. Usually a lot of updates I've had, they've always been fine. They've just made it a bit easier to get onto games, and things load a bit faster. The basic system software update stuff you usually expect from updates. But this one has like really damaged my console, and I'm now going to show you how. Well, the first thing it has damaged and really messed up is my what's new. It doesn't even load anymore. I wish I actually never did this update, actually, because one thing you'll know about certain console updates is most of them you have to do them if you want to connect to PSN and access online, and until you've done them, you can't connect to PSN or access online. Now, this update was actually different for me. Like, I'm pretty sure it was different for some other people as well, and most probably everyone. But some updates can affect people in different ways, and some, I can't really explain it, but just some people have multiple ripple effects on updates. Like, this update has affected some people very differently. Some people have had way different issues than me, where they can't even access PSN anymore. So, but this was a different update. This update you didn't have to do, and I wish I never did it. You didn't have to do this update to access online and stay connected to PSN. You didn't actually have to do it to do those things. Now, if I knew that, I did know that. Sorry, I did know that. But if I knew this was going to happen after I did the update, I'd have never done it. I'd have just left it and probably never did it in my life. But the reason it's taken me so long to actually do this update is because you could still, like I said, you could still stay connected to PSN and access online. So when I noticed the update there, and I could still access all the things usually updates take away until you've done them, I didn't do it. If I'm honest, I couldn't be bothered. I just thought, it's not taking away anything, so I'm just going to leave it for now. But I wish I still couldn't be bothered. I wish I still had that attitude. If I still had that attitude towards it, this would have never happened, But, so it's really annoying. So things like that. And as you can see, what's new doesn't load anymore. It's completely fucked that. I'm hoping Sony are going to get around to fixing this. They've completely destroyed what's new. You cannot access it. Doesn't matter what you do. Doesn't access. And they've completely fucked up the trophies. Now, if you remember, trophies used to pop up on the bottom of the screen when you went on a game. You can still access your trophies from here, don't get me wrong. You can still do this and go into your trophies. That's all fine, so that's good. There's no problem with that. By trophies, I don't mean you can't access trophies by there. I mean you can't access trophies by here anymore. Because if you remember in the past, in the past, I'm saying like it was ages ago, just a few days ago for me, and for everyone, trophies came up on the bottom, and you pressed down on the D-pad of the controller to get an overview of your game. So Jurassic World Evolution, I love playing this. I'm probably going to try and go for the platinum for it, but I'm not too sure yet. But anyway, you press down for an overview on the game, and it would come up with like a background of the game, live streams, friends who play this game, and things like that. But that doesn't do it anymore. It doesn't even load anymore, as you know. it's really bugged out for some reason. It chucks trophies to the top left, and you can't even see them at all. You can see like a bronze one really far down the screen, and another bronze one next to some car icon, and the platinum right at the top, and there's another little bronze one stuck underneath an icon. So this Sony have really fucked up the trophies on this update. They've really messed them up. For some reason, they're really buggy and really glitchy. And this doesn't happen to everyone. Some people have done this update and their console is absolutely fine. It works just as well as it did before. So that's what I'm thinking, this is just a bug, and I'm hoping Sony are going to get around to fixing this, because it hasn't done this to everyone's. I typed in this update, and there was a YouTuber I was watching. After he did the update, everything was just as normal as it was before. But for me, it's like really, really fucked up. Because if you remember in the past trophies, they'd actually give you a good detail on your top trophy and the most recent trophy, and now it doesn't do that at all. Now my trophies have just been chucked to the left, and you can not even see them anymore. You can't even see what the trophy's for. So I want to make this video just in case this has happened to anyone else. I want to make this video to tell you guys you're not alone. It's happened to me as well, and just in case someone's figured out a way to fix this, and they can maybe tell me in the comments. But I'm hoping Sony are just gonna see what's happened and maybe try and update this, because they've really messed up the trophies. As you can see, guys, the trophies are just completely fucked. They're just, for some reason, chucked to the top left of the screen and really bugged, and you don't even know what any of the trophies are. They're just completely fucked. And the third thing this update has messed up... Oh, one sec, battery low. I have to get this done, I have to wrap this up. The first thing this update has really messed up is the profile. You cannot access your profile anymore. I click on it, boom, chucks me straight off. I'm going to show you that again. I click on the profile, and I am chucked straight off back to the start screen. Now, I know what some of you are thinking, am I just clicking on my profile, then pressing the PSN button to straight go back off? Because if you press the PSN button, it straight takes you to the PlayStation main menu. So some of you are probably thinking, oh, I bet you're just pressing that off screen to make this update look like it has a problem. No, I'm not. I'll show you now. Here's my remote. I'm going to go back up to it, and I'm going to show you my remote and where my hand is. Look, no, there's the profile. I'm just going to press X, and I am straight chucked off. I'll show you again. Just press X, and I'm straight chucked back to the screen. So profile is fucked. You can't access your profile. This update really messed up my console. It really has. And it's a shame as well, because every Sony update I've had for years of owning PlayStations, they've never done anything like this. They've always just improved the console on speed and general things like that, and made servers not as laggy, because some servers can be quite laggy at occasions, so they just update things like that. And we'll check now, actually, guys. Can you access your friend's profile? So let's say, for example, my friend Mark, he's even online. No, he's not online at the minute, but let's say, for example, he was online and he was playing a game, and I was just like, oh, what game's Mark playing, And he plays Fortnite and Overwatch and Marvel's Avengers a lot. There, some games I've seen him playing. So let's say he was playing Marvel's Avengers, and I thought, oh, cool, he's playing Marvel's Avengers, and I thought, let's access his profile to see if he's playing Marvel's Avengers online, because if he's on a party chat, it tells you like how many people's in a party with, things like that. So I thought, oh, who's Mark playing with? Is he on with a few members of his friends? Is he on a party chat? So let's see if Mark's profile will load. Same thing again. I'm not going to press the PS button, just in case some of you guys are thinking. So click onto his profile, and no, you cannot access your friends' profiles either. You are straight chucked off and back to the main menu screen. So this update has been very, very damaging to my console. It's completely stopped my ability to do things. But games still work. Games still all work completely fine. I can load a game up, and it loads up really fast, actually. There's no lagging. It just loads up really quick. So games load insanely fast. Games are not the problem. It hasn't made the ability to load games anymore impossible. It hasn't stopped me being able to load a game up. It hasn't stopped me being able to load games up fast anymore and things like that. It hasn't made my console go slow, far from it. All it's done... That might be copyrighted. Copyrighted music aside, I hope I don't get a strike for that. If I do, I'll have to mute that, sorry. As so games still load up just as fast and just as normal, but trophies and profile and what's new have completely been erased for me. They're completely bugged out. So if Sony see this, or someone sees it and knows what's going on, please update this, please fix it. because it's really annoying. And this is the first update where something bad's ever happened. Usually all updates have been perfect, but this update has been an absolute fucking disaster. So anyway, guys, I'm going to leave this video here. If you've had these same problems, I hope they fix for you as well, because I know not everyone's had these problems. Some people have done the update and their console's been absolutely fine. So this is the Red One signing out. Much loved, as always. Bye-bye.